Emerald Rangers. Hey everyone, PowerHoodz aka Ed here, and I'm with the Emerald Rangers founder, Cendoo.
What's up?
And this is a replacement. There we go, Japanese English. This is a replacement Let's Play to fix one that I made a neglectful mistake on. Originally, I was doing a holiday Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie's Double Trouble, but I botched the footage recording there, so as a result, I couldn't use it. So I was about to restart, but Cendoo here recommended, why don't we just do the trilogy in order? And I figured, you know what, considering it's a little frustrating with DKC3 and what happened, that's probably a better idea. So, yeah, I've agreed to that.
Amazingly, you were going to release the first part of 3 on Christmas, but that got delayed. Almost lucky it did now.
Yeah, so here it doesn't really matter as much, so that's the good thing. As you see, I am playing on an Analogue Super NT, and my resolution is, I am recording at 720p, but I will be upscaling it to 1080p. The reason for this is because my Elgato capture card is an older model, which I got also so I could record composite and component, and it can only record 60 frames per second if the source of what it's getting it from is set to 720p. Otherwise, it records at 30 frames per second. And I want to make sure we have 60 frames. That's more important. But this is pixelated, so upscaling it shouldn't really matter.
Nope.
And buffer mode is set to fully buffered, so it's the original speed. No tearing. I'm okay. It says a little more lag, but honestly, I've never noticed it when playing on this console. Maybe it's because I'm using a wired controller instead of a wireless one, but there you go. Yeah, I'm using an original Super Nintendo controller, which for the most part works well, but the start button's a little loose and worn out, so it sometimes has trouble working. That aside, though, this is a perfectly good controller.
I will say this, the Analogue's Bluetooth wireless controllers, I've never had lag. They work amazing.
Yeah, I do want to get those at some point, but for now I'm using an original SNES controller. Okay, so that's all I got there, and let's run the cartridge for Donkey Kong Country, the original. And yes, I want to use the Super NT because I don't want to do emulation. I want to run this on actual hardware, and I want to run this from an actual cartridge. So therefore, it's much more authentic.
I've never been big on emulation. Just not the same feel.
I don't mind it for certain things, but for these Let's Plays, I want to go as authentic as possible. I mean, I guess the only more authentic thing is to use an old SNES, but since what I got would be more worn out, I just feel more comfortable using the Super NT. And hey, it was made to replace your aging SNES so you can still play your old games as if they were new again. So
yeah,
I'm not
analog systems, and the analog systems do not emulate. It actually runs the software.
Yeah, it's all hardware and such.
Gotta love that intro though.
Yeah, I love that Cranky Kong's on top because he's the original Donkey Kong, and he's playing on a phonograph.
Has that ever been confirmed by Nintendo that Cranky is the original Donkey Kong?
Yes, it has. It's actually confirmed that the new Donkey Kong is the grandson of the original Donkey Kong, but I actually refuse to buy that. I like to think that the new Donkey Kong here is actually Donkey Kong Jr. grown up, Because to me, that actually makes more sense.
This game, though, I'm not a Nintendo kid, but I did actually have this game as a child, so there's some nostalgia here.
Ugh. This game was a big deal of my childhood. I rented it repeatedly. I even played it at a Blockbuster competition, and there's competition carts out there that are considered the holy grail of this. I was not one of the winners, but I definitely enjoyed playing this a lot. I think my mom eventually got me a copy of this, and that copy is now what I'm playing, and I've just loved playing it ever since. And then later I got the sequels, and those became my... Okay, I did not want that to restart. Okay, so we're gonna start here, and since Cendoo is not physically here with me, and since we're not playing this on an emulator where you could do it online, I have no choice but to do one player.
I would have slowed him down anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as I can. It's not gonna be a pure speed run.
Are we gonna check out the banana horde at least?
Let me get the 1-ups first.
Okay. How's that door keep respawning after he smashes it?
Okay. There we go.
Of the trilogy, this is the only one where you actually play Donkey Kong.
I actually would have liked that for the third game, but we'll get into that when I actually try to do that game again and hopefully don't have a disaster. Okay, so the story goes, Diddy, as part of his hero training, was to look over the banana horde, but he was sealed in a barrel, and now checking, yeah, Donkey Kong is realizing, ugh, and everything's gone, and...
Well, there's a fan theory.
And I'll do this guys. Too, because Diddy realizing he failed. Here's his reaction.
Oh, his poor hat.
Okay, I'm gonna do... There's actually something I want to do here.
Smash the ground?
Yeah, because if I...
More bananas.
Okay. Let me get back into the treetops, because there's actually stuff I can smash there.
Ugh. So do you support the fan theory that maybe you're actually the bad guy, stealing all the bananas that go bad so fast?
It's not a bad theory, to be honest. But I'm not sure.
I don't think crocs even eat bananas. In fact, orangutans, monkeys, gorillas, apes, chimps, they're not supposed to eat nothing but them. They eat all types of plants.
Let me try to kill this thing. Okay, got the 1-up. Now we can continue.
You sure love your 1-ups.
Alright, and introducing our first animal buddy, Rambi.
Rambi Rambo Bam. He broke the wall, haha. He found more nanners. Already at 13 lives.
Let's see if I can... Okay.
14. Come on, you can do it.
The animal tokens here are actually one of the most annoying parts of the original Donkey Kong Country, because sometimes they come up when you least want them to. I mean, they're great for extra lives, but...
What do they do exactly?
Well, you'll see soon.
There's the DK icon. Changes depending on who you're playing. It's raining. Now that was actually some pretty impressive weather effects for a Super Nintendo game. I mean, visually this game was a milestone, you could say.
It was. You mean, everyone thinks Mortal Kombat is hot shit, but honestly, no, this one went way further.
not just raining lightning, you know?
Yeah, I mean, when it came to pre-rendered graphics, this game really went all out. But
yeah,
they went beyond making it just look pretty and made it play amazing. And it pissed off Miyamoto knowing that one of his old franchises was modified into this. So he tried to make a mockery of it when it came to Yoshi's Island.
that's kind of stuff. Gingy, what?
Yes, Miyamoto. Shigeru Miyamoto. The great Shigeru Miyamoto. Remember, the guy who ruined Paper Mario for you was butthurt. Well, he's one of the people who ruined Paper Mario, but there you go.
Hey there, Paper Mario. What happened to you?
Miyamoto decided to say, why does this need a story when...
Do you like your tire?
I don't need it right now. Okay, I gotta pay attention on this one. Okay, I knew it was either the one to the far left or the one to the far right. It was hard to tell.
Our 1-up's that important, really.
Well, not right now, but... Alright, let's go.